Hey guys, Blake here with another video, and today I've had a lot of people ask me about beginner saltwater tanks and stuff like that. I've looked into these in the past, and actually my father-in-law has one as well, so I thought I'd pick up this Fluval Evo today. We'll unbox it and take a look at what you get. So I stumbled upon this kind of by accident. It was on clearance at my local fish store, so I picked it up for $100, which I think is pretty good. And I think it's a really good beginner saltwater fish tank. So if you're starting up your own saltwater tank, I mean, in it for $100 here, and that's pretty much got mostly everything what you'll need. So I think it might be a good way to let people get in and experience it and test out the dark side for a little bit of a change of scenery. So we'll get straight in now and we'll unbox this sucker. Okay, so there's a number of boxes in here. To get started, this is a 57 litre tank. What's that, 15 gallons or something like that? It's an all-in-one style tank, so it's got built-in filtration. And let's have a look at what these components are. It comes with a skimmer as well, I believe. So I'll get in and just unbox all the components, and then we'll have a bit of a chat about what we've got. So unveiling the tank here, it's a slick looking tank, just like the Fluval edges, no, not the Fluval edge, just like the Fluval flexes. It does have the hexagonal trimming across the top. It looks like that the skimmer is actually sold separately, which is a bit annoying, but I think my other skimmer should fit in there, so that'll be fine. We've got a return pump and all of the fittings, including these knuckle valves, which is really good because you can actually direct the flow. So that's kind of good. If you've got particular corals or whatever that need high flow, you can direct it straight at them. You got a filter block here which comes with some carbon and ceramic media that you just put in the gaps. Apart from that, it's a pretty standard sort of all-in-one type tank. I think it's a really cool feature that there's a little handle on the foam block here. That's kind of cool. It means you don't have to get your hands too dirty, or you don't have to like struggle for 10 years trying to pull it out. We'll stick our media in there now. I'll show you up close a little bit later, but the baffles in this look really nice looking as well. And in this compartment, there's just a little feeding lid for the lid. Okay, so out of the box, it looks like this. Pretty slick looking unit. This is the hexagonal patterning I was talking about along the top. Ignore this foam at the bottom. That's just the packaging material. I think it does actually have, by the looks of it, a stand in the center, similar to the Fluval edge, which is going to give it a bit more of a seamless look as well. This is the rear sump here. The return pump sits in there. The foam block is in that one. We put the skimmer and probably the skimmer alone in that one, but we'll put the heater in the last one, and it'll just really help us to get everything out of the back compartment. So the lid, that was terrible filming, apologies. So the lid is in two pieces. You take the main one off first to do your maintenance and whatever. So we've got basically 3 compartments and a return pump there. The light sits nicely in the other compartment, and that's pretty much it. There is one hole here which I'm a little bit concerned about. Hopefully there's a way to plug that up, and that's pretty much it for the Fluval Evo saltwater tank. It also does come with some really nicely laid out instructions, super clear, not just the boring white paper with tons and tons of words on it that you'll never bother to read. So pretty happy with the instructions and definitely suited for beginners. Another thing that kind of confused me immediately was this. I thought it was actually a cover for to put it over the feeding hole, but it's actually not. This is an adjustable flap, and it goes in the grill there, and you can adjust how high or low it is for surface skimming purposes. So I think that's a pretty cool little feature, and yeah, if you opened it and you're confused what that is, it goes there to adjust how much surface skimming goes on. So there we have it for the unboxing. I did buy this product with the intention of using it, so the next step is actually to chuck it over there, and we'll put it into action. Alright, so I reckon it's time we swap this over. Okay, so as you can see, it's set up now. You might notice a few things about it, and we're going to have a bit of a chat about what I like about this, what I don't like about this, and so on. So we didn't go with the actual hood, just because I think the light is really quite white and it doesn't get the best colours out of the corals. So I am going to stick with the Viper Spectra light that I've got going on here, and we've just got a glass lid on the top instead of the custom hood. Although I think it looks really nice, I just prefer the light from the light that I already had. And I will be cutting this off here. You can see the glass cutters there ready to go. It's just I don't have any flat area that I can actually cut it on, so I'll do that in the next day or so. What I like that it's super neat, looks really good. I like the trim along the top, and also the raised bottom there. It looks really nice, and the reflection, it shows really good on the table as well. Overall, I mean, it looks like a more purpose-built unit, very sleek and modern. I think it would suit a lot of households. What I don't like, the skimmer is sold separately, which I think maybe it was obvious, but I didn't think so looking at the box, so that's kind of annoying. So you have to buy a separate skimmer. Yeah, I also like that the return pump is multi-directional. Another thing that I don't like, that I realized after I put this together as well, is I can't really use my auto top off in here anymore, so I have to think of a workaround to do that, which I do have an idea in mind. Basically what happens is, with these units, you have to fill them up so high that if I put the auto top off hose, that's this one here, if I put that in there, it would basically be touching the water, so it would reverse siphon, which is not good. We do not want that happening. So what I can do is potentially just drill a hole in here, and that will allow the sump to work at a lower level, probably just the bottom of this section here, but that's a project for a future day. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad I picked it up on clearance for $100. I think it's a steal for that price. Would I pay much more than that? Maybe, potentially not. Depends on your own particular circumstances. Just a few factors, like I already had this light, which was quite a bit better, things like that, and the auto top off. But to be honest, standing here, if you are a beginner and you just want to get maybe a pair of clowns and a coral or two, well, yeah, I think it's a great kit to get everyone started off in the saltwater hobby. Just be mindful that the price you pay, you will also have to shell out for a protein skimmer as well. So hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. This is how it looks a day later, once everything's settled in. So